switch it up a little bit real quick.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it up here. So I do have to ask you because in the last episode you gave a shout out. So what do you think about Milk going and sitting down with Adam?
Ooh.
I'm just curious because I mean I got different perspectives on it. Like I'm not mad at it.
Oh, I'm not mad at him.
But like I mean who can be? But he's a grown ass man. Do what you want.
So
but
I'm not mad at him.
But I do have to say that it was not an expected move. Just because like. And again, if he really does think like, okay, maybe I was tripping. Okay, maybe you were. I don't personally even know why he said there. I don't know why I ran up there.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he said I'm not even sure why I went up there. It's probably clout. That's what he said. I was probably just chasing clout. But I mean, and that's keeping it real and stuff. But at the same time, it's like he didn't say anywhere on there. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be a regular guest. I mean, like even he said Flacco bugged him to come on.
Once again, I can't. My thing is this: I'm not for anybody to have any kind of altercation, any kind of beef. If I'm all for peaceful transitions and all that, but here's the thing: I don't know what their beef was. I know that Adam was making some disparaging remarks about him. I know Milk was making some disparaging remarks about him. I didn't watch the whole episode. I watched some of it just because, to be totally honest with you, first of all, I ain't knocking nobody's hustle.
No, not
making money. Adam 22 to me is the real culture. And I've said that before, I'll say it again. I don't like him. I can't stand his voice. The man talks about shit that he has no business talking about. Now, okay, for instance, since you brought that up.
Well, I mean, what he does is give people a platform.
And I respect that.
No, absolutely. But at the same time, he makes sure to mix it up in a way where the pot's gonna get stirred some way or the other. You know what I mean? The pot is going to get stirred one way or the other, whether it's by people that work there or people that come in and conflict with people that work there. I mean, dude, the Shark Tank is all about fucking, him yelling at bitches or yelling at little wannabe pimp white dudes or, you know what I mean? Always, it's not about like a friendly conversation and blah, 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 except for Blueface. When he did Blueface,
they threw
Krishan out, but Shark was nice as fuck to her the whole time. He never once called her out her name. He never once called her a bitch. He never once did it. Oh, no.
And this was a baby girl.
You know why? Because he knew, okay, well, her dude ain't fucking around. If he really, if he takes offense to what I say, I'm gonna have to fight Blueface. We'll put hands on you.
Yes, he will.
You know what I mean? So maybe not to say that they're probably cool or whatever. I'm not saying that shit, but my point is he don't. It's like I said before. He don't do that with people he knows he can't do that with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the whole part of his show is basically, if you want to watch him tell a broad about herself. You know what I mean? That's what it is, and that's fine. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I've watched a bunch of those clips. Most of the time, I'm like, yeah, dude, you're doing too much. Sometimes it's funny. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna say the man isn't funny when he wants to. He's funny, but again, I don't respect a lot of that shit they do. You know what I mean? There are dudes up there that are. I mean, again, Flame. I've never heard that dude say a bad word about anybody. I mean, no. I mean, yeah, DW Flame.
See, okay.
I mean, not to say not, but like not nobody there. Like he does, you know what I mean? Even when the shit little wrong word stuff went down, he was like, hey, I didn't mean it like that. Blah blah blah. Wasn't trying to make a bigger deal. It was other people in the background of both saying it should have been a big deal. You know what I mean? That being said, when the shit flips around and you hear some dumb shit later, we already talked about that, but it's fucked up. You ain't seen them two on camera since.
Oh.
DW Flame and Brick Baby.
Yeah, I just seen an interview with them. They were doing an interview talking about they squashed it and shit. Yeah,
Did you? I was gonna say I haven't seen them on a thing together.
Again,
not on No Jumper.
Yeah, it was on No Jumper.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I seen that was right after. But since then, because they always be on the podcast together.
Oh, okay. Once again,
they sat down and talked about it for like what? DW Flame was wearing red.
Yeah.
I seen that. That was like right after the crash.
Okay, so I don't. Okay, so once again, I'm not up on my.
So yeah, they talked about it. I mean, but you could also tell that the attitude was different.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Temperature was way less.
And it's like that when again, like Like, I would have said, the crash out was live, so I can't say, oh, you shouldn't air the crash out because it was live.
Here's the thing about that though. The reason
But
why,
like some of that other shit, like, man.
Remember when I said Rick Baby is a very intelligent man?
Well, no, again, you didn't hit a network like that without having some kind of brain.
I want to talk on and tell people's personal business. But one thing I will say is DW Flame's hands are boxing certified. That man,
I don't know nothing about the man.
So it makes sense why certain people act.
He looks the part for sure.
Oh, once again, you gotta remember. Once again, I don't want to get into that, but the people that I know, just like when I made the comment because when I was watching Milk 74, shout out to Milk, I still watch him. Listening to him and watching how he moved, he just reminded me of people I watched growing up. So when I tapped in, and I made a when I was in a conversation, and I just asked a question, and they was like, "Nah, he was a real one. When he was in Wayside, he accepted every fade, took every fade." Crip Mac, shout out to Crip Mac. You a little goofy off the deep end, but from words is in jail, he accepted every fade. Yeah. So I can respect that.
I don't think anybody can say he's afraid to take any fade. He took his fades. He showed up for multiple DPs. I mean, again, that's no matter what anybody says about the man, he definitely wants to be about that life. You know what I mean? And that's, I mean, there's just something that's cool.
I'm just saying, I can sit here and say, I can sit here and say, I look at certain things a certain way through a different set of eyes, but I can respect those who deserve the respect. Yeah. Once again, when you're in, now, me personally, I've never been to jail too many times. I'm not one of those people who've been to jail, got a long rap sheet. I got some stupid shit on my record, stupid, dumb shit I was doing. And that's how you live and learn. And all my charges once, because I learned. I didn't repeat my charges. So I understand when you're in that scenario. I went to jail up in Northern California, Shasta County. It was like Disneyland. Like, there wasn't, I've never been to LA County, been in that situation, in where it's,
I've only been in the system in LA as a juvenile.
Now, we have a friend.
Been county jail here like 2 or 3 times. I've never been to the penitentiary.
We have a friend who did time in Wayside, and he is no disrespect, but he's a square cat, and he cool with it. He produces music, not a gang member, not nothing. And he went to Wayside, and he survived because he just kept his mouth shut, and he's not part of that gang life culture. But even he was telling me some of the shit he was seeing, and I was like, damn, man, that's county jail? Like, it's just crazy. I mean, again, so to hear that these dudes, when they're in there, they're moving the way a real one would move while they're in there. Because once again, if you're known to be a part of something and you go in jail, you run into the ops.
Yeah, oh yeah.
And they're gonna wanna test your brass. And your car gotta crash. But you gotta catch that fade.
Yeah. That's part of the life though. It's a choice you make.
In educational purposes. It's just education. So I don't like when I watch people glorify certain things, and I had a conversation with Chris the other day, and he said, you know what, Friendly, I didn't realize till we got off the phone, but in our conversation, every time you brought up a time when you were hanging out with people, it was so rest in peace. He said, you've lost a lot of people. Yeah, that lifestyle, if you're moving how these people claim to be moving, you either move into jail for a very long time or you move to the grave at a young age. Yeah. And it's some that are, by God's graces, have became older. So when I see guys making the money, I just think you should do something more constructive with your time. But time is age is wisdom, and I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out. This stuff, this YouTube stuff, this social media, everybody got an opinion. We got an opinion where you know what I'm saying?
And that's all it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's just an opinion.
It's just an opinion.
But him having an interview with Adam, I think that's good. Hey man, bury that hat. You ain't got no beef. If you was doing it for clout, I can respect that. If you feel the animosity wasn't earned or it wasn't worth it, then I respect that.
No, exactly. And that's my thing. Like again, like what was it funny when Milk would talk shit about Adam? Absolutely. Absolutely. You're a funny motherfucker, Milk.
Yeah.
But that being said, like, you know,
you're someone I'd like to smoke a blunt with and chat with. You know what I'm saying? Like,
there's enough people in the world to hate. You know what I mean? If you don't have to hate one more person, you know what I mean? Like to me, it's like, you know, like he said, he don't even know why at that point. You know what I mean? So it must not have been that important. It's just, but at the same time, you know, you put them shoes on, you got to walk in them for a while. So I guess he just got tired of, you know, the shoes got worn out. Like, fuck that. You know, it's not even worth all that. I can talk about other shit. And he didn't go there, like, being soft on anything else going there. He spoke his mind on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
DJ Quick said it best. Everybody want to be Pac, but nobody want to fill them shoes before they fill them shots.
Yeah.
So once again, you can sit here and say you want to do it, but until you put them shoes on and live that life,
yeah,